Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do an overview of my Kratom withdrawal, what happened, and so just to let everybody know that I went on a withdrawal from Kratom. I had been taking it for 6 months, and I was on quite a bit, right? Sorry, I think I'm sick or something, my voice is cracking, that's why I keep clearing my throat. Anyways, I wanted to do a Kratom withdrawal video for all of those out there who may be wondering what it was like. I am in pain, I'm dealing with pancreatitis, but for people to be able to see what it was like for somebody who has been on it for a while, I wanted to show that. Since then, I am now back on Kratom. I'm on red specifically, but I went the full 7 days to make sure that it was out of my system and I felt all the effects that I could physically, right? Last time it only took 3 days to withdraw, but this time I was on for 6 months and a high dose. So what happened was, day 2, I was feeling a little bit bad. My joints were kind of hurting a little bit, more discomfort. I felt like there was a dark cloud over me. Day 3 was a little bit more heavy. It felt like a light Percocet withdrawal, nowhere near methadone. I had been on that before. But yeah, day 3 and day 4 were by far the worst. Day 5 and 6 were steady, gradually going down. The worst part about this was the depression. I'm not a depressed guy. I have my life somewhat together. I'm in a happy marriage. I live down in Southern Oregon. It's beautiful, and I have a lot of things in my life that I like to do, and I have, 9 cats, 9 dogs, 6 goats, 20 chickens, and a whole bunch of stuff that can be cathartic to that kind of stuff. So I'm not a depressed guy, but I felt really bad depression when I was going through the methadone withdrawal. So I want to say, look out for that, and try and make sure that you have like music or something like that going on when you're going through that withdrawal. Now, I am back on red, like I said, because I have pain that's going on. And that was another thing that was bad. It wasn't just the withdrawal. Because I wasn't taking Kratom anymore, my pancreatitis, my chronic pancreatitis was acting up. And that wasn't very pleasant. But like I said, there's not enough videos out there that talk about what happens when it comes to withdrawal from Kratom after you've been on it for 6 months and been on a high dose. I think Kratom is truly a lifesaver. I think it's awesome, and it definitely is a stepping stone down from things like heroin, even alcohol, definitely methadone, and many people say it works for Suboxone as well. But I think that it is a great tool to use. And yes, some people use it for recreation, some people use it for insomnia. I know my wife used it for insomnia for a little bit. Energy, if you take white, just depends on the strain. I know some people say strains don't matter, but the drying process and when you pick the leaves tend to have an effect. Even though the alkaloids are apparently not different strains can, whether it's the placebo effect or whatever. If it's helping you, it's helping you. So I think that Kratom definitely is a better alternative. However, that being said, it is not without addictive properties. Now, when it comes, we don't have a lot of research in regards to Kratom. You know, Big Pharma is trying to keep it down. We all know the situation. But when it comes to Kratom, I definitely do get cravings for Kratom, and I did have that for the first 3 days when I was withdrawing. Anyways, I know some people say that the withdrawal from Kratom takes a lot longer than 7 days for them. Many people have been on it for years, and they're on super high doses and are on extracts and things like that. And I just want to say, this was my experience, and I laid out the guidelines. I was on it for 6 months, and I would take 20 to 30 capsules a day, which is 10 to 15 grams a day. Each capsule was 500 milligrams. If you have any questions and want to know anything more, feel free to comment. But I don't have much to say beyond all this, and I'm going to start doing more videos tomorrow and all of that. But since my wife's schedule is a little bit messed up now that she's doing night shift, I'm going to have to be sleeping during the day, so we'll figure that out. I don't have all the equipment and the light stuff for doing videos yet, but that's coming. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.